So what we have to understand is, like, in today's age, in the life that we live, when we say wine, typically, almost exclusively, that always means alcoholic drink. You know, if you want grape juice, you would say grape juice. If you want wine, you would say, you know, I'm wanting an alcoholic drink, or a beer, or bourbon, or whiskey, or whatever. Specifically looking at the Old Testament, there's 3 words in Hebrew that were translated into the word wine. So when you see the word wine in the Old Testament, it's coming from one of 3 words. The words are yayin, kerosh, or shekar. That's the 3 words. So anytime that you see the word wine, it's coming from one of those 3 Hebrew words when you actually read the Old Testament. So that's the first point. The second point is, really, context is key determining if this is alcoholic drink or if this is unalcoholic drink, unfermented. So let's look at first yayin. Yayin in the Old Testament. Context is key. In Lamentations chapter 2, 11 and 12, it reads that the children and the infants fainted and were crying, asking their mothers, where is the grain? Where is the wine? Children and infants are asking their mothers, where is the grain and where is the wine? Obviously, this is not talking about intoxicating wine. This is children and infants. I don't believe that the people that day, just like we would today, would be giving our children, our infants, strong drink, alcoholic drink. Further, Plato, you know, ancient philosopher and writer, spoke of sending jars of sweet wine to young children. Obviously, this would not have been intoxicating wine. So yayin in Lamentations 2, 11 and 12 is obviously speaking of unfermented wine. This is not alcoholic wine. But in Proverbs 20, verse 1, it's obviously speaking of fermented wine. It's the same word used, yayin, but it says wine is a mocker, strong drink is raging, or a brawler. It depends upon the translation you look at. But obviously here, there's a warning against this drink, that wine will make you say and do things that you would normally never do, never say. It would make you abusive and aggressive in your language and in your actions. So this is obviously a clear warning against wine.